Alright, what is up, guys? Randomonium here. We are here for Game 5, Samsung Galaxy versus SKT. This is the finals. This is the final game. It is all on the line right here, right now. SKT won the first two games. Samsung Galaxy won the next two. And this is it. This is for all the marbles. We're down to a best of one to determine who's going to be the Season 6 World Champion. Bans for Samsung Galaxy are going to be the Syndra and Rise. First off, banning out Faker. Third ban, Karma. Okay. Interesting. They're taking off the Zyra and the Karma off the table. So this is gonna be interesting. Nami's gonna be a much more important pickup than possibly. SKT goes for Nidalee, Zyra, Aurelion, Soul. Okay, interesting. Nidalee, I agree with. Zyra, I agree with. Aurelion Soul is a bit interesting. Samsung Galaxy goes for the Olaf first pick, and SKT responds with Ashe Victor. So Faker steals away Crown's Victor. That's really smart by SKT. Really smart to do. And they're probably going to save their counter pick for Duke in the top lane. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that adaptation from SKT. No, don't pick the Poppy. Don't pick the Poppy. That's going to be really bad if you pick the Poppy. Oh no. Why are you going for the Poppy? Now they're just going to pick the Trundle. They'll just pick the Trundle and it'll be a winning lane. And I don't know why you blind picked the Tom Kench either. Oh no, this is really bad for Samsung Galaxy. Lee Sin Trundle is great for SKT, and the last two picks from Samsung Galaxy were the Jin and the Cassiopeia. Jin Cassiopeia works, but I'm like, oh god, why are you going for the Tom Kench and the Poppy? That second rotation might have completely screwed Samsung Galaxy. I really like that we're getting to see some melee support at least. But oh no. Samsung Galaxy really shot themselves in the foot with this pick ban phase. Oh, I don't feel good for Samsung Galaxy in this matchup. I mean, it's going to be the same thing that we've seen before, where Duke is just going to get huge. He's going to be able to split push. They're going to devote so much farm to Duke, and then they're just going to rely on the Ashe Arrow and the Braum Stun or Lee Sin Kick to set up plays in the 4v4. So I think SKT definitely won that pick ban phase. Um, so Poppy is good if she can get into the team fight, right? She's good around Barons, she's good around Dragons. But if SKT plays this well, they're not going to let the Poppy come into the fight. They're just going to keep split pushing with a Trundle, and they're going to keep Poppy out of the team fight. Poppy loses the 1v1, and yeah. I think this is going to be. The win conditions for SKT are much easier in this game than the win conditions for Samsung Galaxy. So Samsung Galaxy has to actually outplay SKT in my mind if they're going to actually win this game. Whew. In case it isn't obvious, I would love to see Samsung Galaxy win because it'd be this huge upset, this reverse sweep. Beating one of the best teams in the history of League of Legends. Um, it would have been great for Samsung Galaxy because they weren't like a world class team coming in. Like a lot of people were like didn't think that they were going to even possibly make it out of group stages. Um, yeah, it's just a fantastic storyline to have. And then not only that, but also the skins. I know they're gonna give Crown the Victor skin, and I play Victor a lot. For Core JJ, I don't know which skin they're gonna give him. Probably Karma, but I'm like crossing my fingers since he played the Misfortune in the semifinals. Maybe they'll give him the Misfortune skin because I play Misfortune all the time. And actually, I play a lot of Kennen too. So if Cuvée gets a Kennen skin, because those are the games that he actually won. Like I don't think he should get a Poppy skin because he hasn't won those games yet. But maybe if they win Game 5 with Poppy, they'll give it to the Poppy instead. It's gonna be very curious to see what skins they go for with SKT, because I assume they don't want to give like the same champions multiple skins, right? So you can't do like um they wouldn't want to do like another Oriana skin because there's already an esports skin with Oriana. They don't wouldn't want to do a Lee Sin skin because there's already a esports skin with Lee Sin. Ooh, well done by Cassiopeia. First blood for Braum. That was a little bit of a misplay. They shouldn't have given it to the Braum. He's gonna die. That's not worth it. That 1-for-1 is not worth whatsoever. Yep. Well done by SKT. So the purpose of the Olaf in that tower dive was just to take the aggro so that way Crown could, unload his damage. He didn't need to actually like keep chasing Faker. Like as soon as Faker pops the gravity field, you just run away. But you stay within tower range and you let Crown get the kill. That was definitely a misplay from Ambition. Yep, Ambition spotted. And there's also that pink ward in the blue side jungle for SKT. This is good. He might go for Trundle. Oh, he's looking for a counter gank in the mid lane. So I'm actually really impressed with how well Crown has been doing on the Cassiopeia. He's really been punishing Faker. Yep, look at this. Look how difficult it is for the Poppy. Like I don't understand this blind picking the Poppy. You know they're gonna pick the Trundle. You get if you're on blue side and you're in that situation where you know that they're gonna save their last pick for the top laner, you have to go a safe top laner. Got it for Ruler. And that Ruler means Ruler gets red buff, which is actually really, really good for him now. I'm really interested in how both Crown and Faker are just really liberal with how they use their ultimates. The Victor ultimate. Like usually when I see people play Victor, they save the ultimate for when they think they can get a kill, but both Faker and Crown are using that ultimate a lot for wave clear and just for damage to possibly, just force their opponent out of lane. And that's a very interesting difference between a lot of like solo queue players and at the pro level. So yeah, they almost use it a lot of times just for wave clear and just to like force their opponent out of lane so they can possibly get a CS advantage. Saying he's on a ward. Interesting. So what that does is that's going to put a lot of pressure on Crown because he's going to be like half health against Faker, but Faker's backing right now, which is interesting. Okay, he got the Hex Tech upgrade. Cleared out. No, they're not going to clear the pink. Okay. Ooh, ooh, I like that play. Well played, well played by freaking Samsung Galaxy. That was a great play to take ambition with you. Really good job by Poppy to use the teleport to save the tower, so that's going to allow them to get first tower blood for Samsung Galaxy. Wow, that play right there was absolutely fantastic from Samsung Galaxy. That adaptation, because the big thing is the first tower gold. So they blow the teleport in order to guarantee that they can get the first tower gold, and it doesn't matter if they lose their top tower, because that tower is going to go down no matter what. Top tower is going to go down no matter what, because Duke is always going to win that matchup versus Poppy. So you just have to create an advantage, a greater advantage somewhere else on the map. This is a great adaptation also from Samsung to rotate their bot lane into top lane. That is their winning matchup. And that way they protect the tower that Duke was dealing a lot of damage to. And they're going to making them take much longer to actually get that tower down. Ooh. Swallowing Wolf. Ambition's here. Poor JJ goes down though. This is also a fantastic counterplay. So great counterplay from SKT to just rotate everybody up to top lane just to ensure that they can get that tower down. So Samsung Galaxy made the right play rotating their bot lane to top lane to protect that weak tower, and then SKT did a really good job countering that by investing their resources, investing all 5 members in their team into diving that top tower and securing the objective and getting that gold. Next up is a Cloud Drake. There's not that much importance on that, but the teams are actually playing around it quite heavily. Interesting, 1v1 in the top lane between the two AD carries. What? No, 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 no. What are you doing? There we go. That should be a kill. There we go. Good job. Samsung Galaxy's shot calling is just phenomenal. So they're getting the dragon, but they're going to possibly trade their top tower for that. I'd say that's a favorable trade for Samsung Galaxy, but it looks like Faker's going to trade back the mid tower. Okay, so net advantage for Samsung Galaxy, and then this is a really good play. Ooh, well done. Really good play from SKT to dive the bot lane. Yeah, so this is why you don't blind pick a Poppy. I don't understand. I would love to have somebody explain to me why you would continuously just keep blind picking that Poppy when you know that they're going to pick the Trundle. Baker's going to possibly go down. Wave clear is so strong though, and Duke's just unopposed. Brown will pick up that wave. I expect the game to stall out until at least like Baron becomes a contestable objective. Or we get like the first couple item power spikes. So Bang was setting up a possible Ash arrow from Fog of War. Pretty sure he was standing on a ward or right near a ward. Yeah, he was standing on a ward. So that's actually really good that Samsung Galaxy is adapting their vision coverage based on the champions they're playing against. That's something you guys need to really consider. If you're going to get up against somebody like an Ash, if you're going up against somebody like a Zac, you do need to change how you ward, and you need to think about you need to get in your opponent's head and think about, okay, if I was playing this champion, where would I stand in order to land an Ash arrow or to get a successful gank. I don't like that ultimate from Ruler. There's no real need for it. Core JJ could have always popped his shield if he really needed to. And you weren't going to get a kill. Your team didn't have any follow up. This game is incredibly close. 2 towers to 3, 5 kills to 5. Only about 500 gold difference. Oh, Faker going really aggressive. Really, that was actually a really good play by Faker, but Ruler did a really good job countering it. Asho hits Core JJ, which is not very effective. Poppy comes in. Fantastic. That was a fantastic play by Samsung Galaxy. Yeah, so they should be able to get this Cloud Drake, and that's really important because if any team gets 3 dragons to 0, that's just a huge advantage. But 2 to 1 is manageable. It doesn't really matter if it's Cloud Drake or if it's Fire Drake. Um, so yeah, it's really important if you get those triple Drakes in a row that you get at least one of them. Really good job. I mean, Kuve is a very good Poppy player, but I don't think Poppy is in a point in the meta where you can blind pick her. She's not a blind pick top laner. She might work well in like a counter pick matchup. Ooh, this is really good that Samsung Galaxy is controlling vision around Baron. That actually was really important. The Bengi cleared out that pink board. Unfortunately, the game's kind of just stalling out right now. I think that actually favors SKT because their pick potential is so strong with the Ash Arrow or Lee Sin kick. So these kind of lulls where the teams are just kind of posturing around each other, I think it favors um, SKT. Good job by Wolf to block. Juve does have teleport. Ugh, Ambition's really caught out. That should be the Fire Drake for them. What's Core JJ doing? So that is getting quite a bit of pressure on top lane for the Poppy. No, they're not able to get anything. Goddamn. Okay. Yeah, these are some really, really long games. That's got to be really exhausting, like both mentally and physically for these players. Because they don't get that much of a break between the games. it's really fascinating in this game how the support picks kind of counter a lot of the things that the rest of the team can do. Like SKT is so huge. Like their big thing is they can get that engage with the Ash Arrow or with a Lee Sin kick or something like that, or even like a Trundle Pillar. And the Tom Kench negates that so much with his ability to devour his teammates and get them to safety. And then on the flip side, Ruler wants to open up with his ultimate, and the Braum pick just completely counters the ability to use that Jin ultimate. Oh wow, Faker ghosted in there. They land it on Core JJ. He's actually dead. Okay, that might actually be. I don't think that they could have gone for Baron in that because it's just a support, and the Tom Kench can just ult in. The death timers aren't long enough for. That had been like if they had killed like the Jin or the Cassiopeia, then yeah, you can go for the Baron or even the Olaf. You can go for the Baron. But if it's a support or if it's the top laner, you can't really do it. Oh, good job by Core JJ. You can see how that just kind of counters out. They should be able to get a good amount of damage on this. Oh, somehow Ambition took turret aggro. I think that was the Balmy Cinder. Oh, what are you doing, Ruler? That might actually cost him the Baron. That wasn't Core JJ's mistake. That was Ruler's mistake, and Core JJ paid the price for it. Yep, they've already got the Baron. Crown's down, or Crown's hit. He uses Petrifying Gaze, but he's dead anyway. That play by Ruler might have just cost him the game. Oh, this is really bad for Samsung Galaxy. Now there's a 2-minute window where Samsung Galaxy. Oh, he just flashed right in the line. He could have flashed over the wall possibly. I think he was dead no matter what, even if he did flash. Yeah, so you're gonna have to give up your secondary turrets. You don't want to contest your secondary turrets here. Um, this wave will probably be the secondary turret goes down. You definitely want to try and hold here at the inhib. I actually like this view they have. They zoomed out a little bit more. They're showing two of the lanes. Yeah, that was about as good as Samsung. Oh, they got the flash though, dude. That's actually really big. Um, that was about as good a hold as Samsung could have done, given the mistakes that they made. That's something that a lot of people don't seem to understand is that if you make a mistake, you're gonna get punished for it, and the the way that games just snowball out of control is if you make a mistake, but then you don't concede the objective, and then that's another mistake, and then those mistakes just keep on snowballing. So if you make a mistake, you're going to have to concede an objective more often than not. Um, and you just need to accept that. You don't want to try and contest that objective because then you're going to lose more teammates, you're going to make more mistakes, and you're going to lose more objectives. So the price for making a mistake is not just your champion death, but it's also going to usually be an objective as well. They're putting a lot of damage onto bot lane now. I don't think they're going to be able to break it. I think the game is going to stall out until the next Baron. Yeah, I expected the next fight is going to be the Baron. But Samsung Galaxy is just, stuck in their base. There's not much they can do. So it looks like most people on SKT are near full build. Samsung Galaxy still has a little bit of a ways to go. Um, so if this game goes on, if it gets to like the 50-minute mark, the goal difference doesn't mean anything. So that's what I would be doing if I was Samsung Galaxy. Is just trying to stall. Just stall, stall, stall. Don't let them get another Baron. That's going to be the driving factor. So SKT wants to try and force the Baron fight. And Samsung Galaxy just wants to stall out as long as they can. So this is really smart. That's gonna well, it might not be the game, but Ambition goes down. He's not essential for the defense. If it had been like a carry going down, then with the wave clear, then that could have been an inhib. This will probably still be an inhib just because they'll be able to force it. Yep, that's a huge mistake by Crown too, being in top lane. Kuve's in a lot of trouble. Ruler's in a lot of trouble. Ooh, wow. That's so much damage. This is not horrible though, because it's not going to matter. Those inhibs being down is not going to matter in a couple minutes. So Samsung's just going to turtle, and they're going to use this time because the super waves are going to be pushing in. That's going to allow them to get a little bit more gold. And as long as they can just stall out for a little bit longer, the gold advantage will not matter anymore. And then it would just be like, single team fight, win or lose, essentially, is what they're into. And I think Samsung Galaxy likes those odds because they've done very well in these late game team fights. However, they cannot lose this third inhib. If they lose the third inhib, then they're in all sorts of trouble. Juve is caught again by Faker. Yeah, this is really bad now. Okay, so third inhib is down. Third inhib is down. They go back. They're gonna get Elder Drake. Samsung Galaxy can clear the waves and get quite a bit of gold from that, but SKT can then push, and they should be able to close out the game. So Ruler's at full build. Crown is not. Looks like Ambition is at full build. Baker's just doing so much damage. Flash forward from Bang to get Cuvée. That's it. That's the game. Yep, that's the game. Well played by SKT. They just played that game 5 so well. And that's really hard to like lose 2 games in a row after you'd won 2 games so convincingly. So definitely my hats off to SKT. I really wanted to see Samsung Galaxy win because that would have been just a miracle story. But once again, SKT is the best team in the world, 3-time world champion. So now I think Riot's going to be hard pressed to find which skins they should actually make for SKT because, you know, third year that now SKT has won. So I'm very curious to see what skins are going to be the skins this year for season 6. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. This is probably one of the best best of fives that I've seen. I mean, I think that the SKT versus Rocks Tigers was a fantastic best of 5 too, and this is probably the best finals we've ever seen. Probably the closest finals we've ever seen. Um, so yeah, I'm very happy. I wish that Samsung Galaxy had won, but I'm really happy with how everything turned out. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. Leave your comments below. Happy to answer any questions, any comments. Hope you all have a great day. This is Randomonium signing off.